cosine of x times sine of x dx. So how can we integrate cosine of x times dx? So here we're going to use a method called u du. Basically, it's a funny name, that's what it's called. So here the method consists to choose a variable and call it u. So here I'm gonna just go ahead and pick one of those and call it u. So u, here I will choose cosine of x. It doesn't really matter which one you call u. So du equal, that means like take the derivative of cosine of x. The derivative of cosine of x, we have negative sine of x times dx. And here, as you can see, we have dx here. So if we plug cosine of x equal to u, we'll have u sine of x dx. And then we have u. What we're going to do with u and x? So we cannot have more than one variable in the antiderivative part. That's why we gotta solve for dx. So dx equal to du over negative sine of x. So if you stick to the hand, I'm gonna show you a little trick that I've been using it to help me memorize all the derivative and the antiderivative of sine of x and cosine of x. So here we got dx. So we just gonna go ahead and plug what we have here. We said u equal to cosine of x. So we have u times sine of x. Now dx equal to du over negative sine of x. So now we have du over negative sine of x. If you cancel sine of x and sine of x, we have the antiderivative of u du. So this is very simple, the basic integral, as you can see. So we gotta evaluate now u du. So I don't know, sometimes people make mistake here and they try to plug back cosine of x and they try to take the derivative. So it's not gonna work that way. You will get stuck with cosine of x and then you have here du. So you gotta keep going with your du, and then when you find the answer, then you can plug back your u equal to cosine of x. So here, let's evaluate the antiderivative of u. So we know if we have something raised to 1 power, it can just, this is 1, so it can just be written by simple u. That's why I just put u. But here you gotta remember this is 1. So quick, we will have a u, we add 1, so 1 plus 1, 2, divided by what you got, 2, and then plus c. So now we can substitute u by cosine of x. So now we have cosine of x squared divided by 2 plus c. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped. This is my first video, and in this channel we're gonna talk about calculus 1, 2, 3 and differential equation. So if you have any question, please leave me a comment below and I will try to get back as possible. So I said, if you stick to the hand, I'm gonna show you a little trick that I'm using it to help me. So we know here the x-axis, we have cosine of x, we have negative cosine of x, sine of x. So as I said, this is a quick review. So if you already know how to take the derivative and the antiderivative of cosine of x without any confusion, you don't have to watch this part. So we have here, so if we taken the derivative, we're going that way, we're going clockwise. So derivative of sine of x, we have cosine of x. Derivative of cosine of x, we have negative sine of x. Derivative of negative sine of x, we have negative cosine of x. And let's keep going. But if we have the antiderivative is going backward, so cosine of x gave us negative cosine of x give us sine of x, and then sine of x gave us negative cosine of x.